Everyone, this is Bit No Logic again, and I'm coming at you right now because I'm having some problems, and I wanted to do this so that you could get the information and you know what's going on, and yeah, whenever I do this, and now I know at least one good thing about this, me going live again for the second time. Now at least I know why I look completely off in colors. I don't know why, but when I go live on this phone, that's just the way it was back then, and apparently that's what's happening now too. So anyway, getting to the point at hand, because I don't know how much. Yes, thank you, painful. I don't know how much time I have, technically speaking, because I do this through my phone, and that's the problem I'm having. So, because basically the other day I went to take some things out of my SD card, and I noticed that my battery is all fucked up. It's bulging, literally, like it's bulging. So I know for a fact its time is limited. So I wanted to do this. I wanted to go live and let you guys know what's going on, and know that I won't be able to do this for a little while, maybe. I don't know how fast I'll be able to how can you say, I don't know how fast I'll be able to fix it, basically. I don't know what a new battery will cost, for one. Secondly, I don't know if it's within my financial reach. Secondly, in one sense, I'd rather get hi Chas. Yeah, I'm worried about that too. I really am. So that's why I'm doing this while I still have the opportunity, and everything still works somewhat normal. So yeah, I'm worried about that too. But like I said, I don't know what kind of cost we're talking about. I don't know. And it's really a bad thing for me, because, and hi Mark, I don't know if it's something that I can do quite easily money-wise, and how fast I can get it done, and what to do. And thank you, Richard. But what, like I'm saying, when you see a battery like that, you know its time is limited. And thankfully, the other one that I had like that, nothing happened to it, but eventually it wouldn't take a charge. So that's the problem I know at least I'm facing. So yeah, I have a Samsung S4. So hopefully the battery will be something that's easy to get, and also, like, if the other Samsungs are using the same kind of battery, it should be easy to get. But it all comes down to what kind of cost are we talking about. So, because I wanted to get a new phone anyway, sooner or later, but when you have to do something rather than because you want to do something, it's quite a different story. So yeah, but I don't do eBay shopping, you know. I try to, like, either go to the Norwegian site if I can find it fairly. Hi Rochelle, I haven't met you before, but welcome. Like I said, this is really weird because I guess you guys can see me okay, but like right now in front of me, all of your messages are right in front of me, covering up my face completely. So hopefully you guys can still see me all right and everything. But yeah, and I know my hair is a mess. So yeah, 20, that would be 22 times 8, so that would be 160 in your terms. But I'm telling you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, and I know my hair is a mess. It looks like I just got out of bed, and I wouldn't say I pretty much did, but yeah, it's like it's getting long. So every time, even I could have run a comb through it, but you know, it's still gonna go every which direction anyway. So yeah, But it's really frustrating for me because this means I don't have the same opportunity to do thank you, Mark, to do this as frequent as I like, and it's gonna be a while to get it sorted. So I don't know. Like I said, I did talk to my mother and her husband today, and I did ask them to help me out if they could, but it's gonna be at least, from their standpoint, it's gonna be at least 2 weeks for they being able to do anything to help me. So that's another thing. But I did talk to them about it because they are my only saving grace, if anything. They are the ones that could get me there real fast. But like my mother's husband said as well, the thing is, you might replace the battery and then there's another thing that goes wrong, because I've been using this phone for a while, and the thing is, it's an old phone. I got it back in maybe 2011, 2012. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I got it around that time, maybe a couple of years later, but I didn't use it that much. And but in the past year or two, it's been used much more. I've been using it for watching YouTube, casting shows to my TV when the TV box YouTube was out for a bit, because they had some technical problems with that. So just technical problems all over. So I wanted to do this while I still have the chance, and let you guys know that I'm gonna be how do you call it? Not restricted. That's not the right word. Limited for a while forward, and oh my God, Mark, you're crazy. But yeah, I'm glad to see at least some people showed up, because this was just, like I said, spur of the moment thing, and I had to do it while I still have the chance. So we'll see. We'll hang out for a while, and if you don't mind, I'll put the phone to the side and you'll see my roof, like I said last time I did a show, and yeah, it's been pretty good. Like, I've had it for a very long time, but like I said, I don't know what kind of danger it actually represents. Is it actually likely that the battery is going to melt or blow up or something? I don't know, but that's what they always say about Samsungs, that they had some problems with that happening, that either the phones were like melting or blowing up or something. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You hear about it on the internet and you don't know if it's actually true or not. But yeah, I do need to upgrade, but I'm poor, dude, I have money, but if I have to dig into my savings to get a new phone, like right now, the money I have right now, I don't think it's even enough to buy a new phone. So in terms of money, I guess buying a battery would be the cheaper option. So thank you, Rochelle. I'm glad to hear that. And me too. I never had any problems with this phone. But like I said, I used it normally before because I only have my folks and I don't call them that much on the phone or something. I mean, I call them now on the other phone. I call them on that one, but that one is so crappy. It's so basic. It can't even, like, if I wanted to look up a phone number on the internet and oh, okay. Peace, Rochelle, and happy to make your acquaintance, But yeah, do what you gotta do, do you, as they say. And but yeah, I kind of lost my thread by that. Yeah, Chassis, Mark is a crazy dude, but we love him. And but yeah, I'm gonna put my phone to the side so I can be hands-free for now, and I'll just keep talking and maybe not put it down too far so I can still see you guys' messages, but you're still gonna see my roof, so, or at least you'll see a little bit of me, But yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow and look into that and see what they have here in town and what kind of money I need to spend and all of that sort of thing. But like I said, there's a site that I've already visited for the other phone, the Nokia. which was called cellphonebatteries.no, and they had the one for the Nokia quite cheap. So if they still have this one as well, then, well, not still, because I don't know if they even have it, but I assume it's a newer battery, so I would assume they have it. But I got this phone back in, yeah, like a few years ago, maybe at least 5 or 6 years ago. So, and I haven't been using it that much, but when I started with YouTube and everything, of course, when you do everything on your phone and you even use it for a camera to shoot your videos, then it's gonna wear much more on the battery. And so oh god, no, like I said that time, I probably could have hooked myself up with one of those Romanian women, but like I said, I might have woken up to a empty house if I did that. So thank you, but no thank you. Because I like pussy, but I don't like it that much. Not to the point of me being robbed. No, thank you. I'm good on that. But yeah, oh yeah, shit, I forgot. I can't. This tobacco, I have a new one in the fridge, but this tobacco is the old pack, so I'm not gonna even try. I tried the other day to roll one up, and it technically worked, but like when I kicked it down to get everything to come down to the mouth side, if you will, then it just fell out a bunch of tobacco. So I actually have to turn it into like a cigarette. So I'll have a smoke with you guys, because hopefully, like I said, this battery, except for the bulging part, it still acts normal. It still takes a charge and it still works. I can use it, but like I said, I don't want to use it too much, and I'm definitely gonna start tomorrow by looking into what's my options are, you know. But yeah, it was so weird, because the last 2 times I've opened it up and take my SD card out or something, you know, everything's been normal, and suddenly it happens just like overnight, basically, and it's quite the big surprise. But yeah, I've had this phone for a long time, so it's held out pretty good, like Rochelle was saying. I'm surprised of the quality in this one, but I wonder if the new ones have the same good quality, the same good longevity, you know. I am curious about that, because it seems like whenever you start with some kind of product, it's really good at first, and then the quality just goes down. So, but yeah, it's definitely a setback for me, because would I like to get a camera to do this instead, so I can shoot as long videos as I like? And okay, no problem, Chaz. I thought you were gonna stick around until I had my smoke at least, but no worries, no worries. But yeah, I would prefer to actually have a designated camera for doing this. That would be my number one choice, and maybe I should try, even though I hate talking to my brother because he's an asshole, just ask him how much did he pay for his, because he has a really good one. So, because that's the way I would like to go when it comes to YouTube. Have a quality camera that would... Because this one, like I said, I wonder, even now I'm wondering, how is this going to turn out once I'm not live anymore? Is the colors going to be like this? Because for some reason, when you do go live on your phone, and I wish some of you would do that, so I could get like a feedback from you guys and know if it's the same for you when you go live from your phone. I wish one of you could just do it like an experiment. Just, I don't know. But the thing is, from what I could see when I did it just now, setting up this live show from my phone, it seems like you can even put it on private. So you can just go live and put it on private, I guess. But I just want to know, is it showing the colors like that time when I had my headset, and the headset showed up as being orange when it's actually blue. So But hopefully, another thing, I hope you guys can hear me okay, because at least this headset still works 100%. I mean, the other one works too. I guess it's just the cable. But anyway, like I said, technical problems, that seems to be, how do you guys call it in English? Recurring theme, you know, with me. Bad luck, you know. That's why I like that song by Lou Reed so much. It's with what's his name? Bruce Springsteen is in it too, and there's a line in there that says, "Some people have no choice; they can never find a voice that they can recognize or even call their own." And then there was something about he used the word free, and then he said, which gives them the right to be. And you know why it's called bad luck. So that's been my life. You know, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. And another thing about this on the phone, as of yet, like when you go live, you can't include Hangouts. So I don't know why they haven't included that, because I guess they expect you to go live on the laptop, you know. But when I saw the quality of the camera on the other laptop, you know, I was like, damn, because it was even worse than the quality of my phone camera. So, I mean, this is the exception. Because if I go out and shoot and I use the main camera, it's really good. But when I shoot facing the other way, the camera that's facing the other way, it's not top quality. But especially when I go live, it's like really crappy. So yeah, and I see you got a new picture. It's the insane clown posse, I guess, Mark, if you're still there. Now we're down to 2 people watching still. So yeah, but technical problems seems to be, I mean, I know it's part of life, but having it all the time and having little money also in combination with that, it's really frustrating. So, and yeah, the S8, I wouldn't go that high, but like a couple of years ago, I saw what I believe was the S5 or the S6, and for me that would have been an upgrade, because I mean, this is obviously one of the older ones. This is the S4, and I've had it for ages. But like I said, I've used it more heavily in the last 2 years, you know, the last year or two. So when you use a phone for everything, like anything you use like that, a phone, a laptop, a camera. I mean, a camera, yeah, you can only use it for shooting video or stuff like that and taking pictures and all of that. But I wish upgrading for me was an easy task. I wish it was something that was easily available and readily available to me, financially speaking, because then I would just do it. I would just upgrade everything all the time. But it's not like that for me. So again, it is what it is, and I just wanted to get the information out there, because right now it's still working, but who knows how long is that gonna last, because like I said, nothing dramatic happened with the other battery, but like it wouldn't even take a charge. I had to force it into the phone, because obviously when the battery is bulging, it's difficult to fit. So thankfully mine wasn't bulging too much yet, but it was still at the point where I had to struggle to get the cover back on. So now I can't even take the cover off unless I have to. So, but yeah, now I see I'm all by myself here. So, but it's good anyway. I'm gonna have this smoke, and if okay, one of you came back, I'm gonna have this smoke, and then I'm gonna finish this video, this show, because I don't want to put too much stress on it than what's already there. So, well, yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating having to deal with technical problems all the time, and I'm getting tired of it, to be honest, because my financial situation isn't to the point where I can just go out and buy something new. I wish it was, but it isn't. So that creates another problem. But yeah, life isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be, I guess. Man, like I said, I wish that when you were born, that you were born with this book. When you came into the world, that you got this book with you, and you could just go to that book to reference what was going on, and know what's coming in life, and then you could prepare in advance for what's coming. Whether it be practical or financial or otherwise, you could prepare for it. So yeah, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you got the information. And for those of you who aren't here, like I always said when I used to do the hangouts, which is also going to be and that's why I tried to have a call in Beatniks just now before I went live, because who knows, like everything in life, when you think about it, you come to realize everything in life is like a fleety thing. It means elusive, it's something that can be there, but at any point it can go away. So enjoy it while you can, because you never know when it's going to change. So life is ever changing, and it's what makes it interesting, but it's also what makes it difficult sometimes too. So, but yeah, I'm glad as much of you guys that did show up actually did show up, because at least some of you know if I'm not around as much, and especially now, going forward, I have to try and remember to watch the shows that I watch on the big screen. I have to use that YouTube function, because I can't see the chat on that, of course, in the same way. I mean, Tommy puts it on the screen, so it wouldn't be a problem with Tommy, but for some of the other people, it's you can see the show, but it's limited to, if you compare to the phone, like what you can see on the phone, you can actually see the full chat and everything at the same time, and you also have the comment section, which you obviously don't have on a smart TV. So, but yeah, I'm really glad you guys showed up, and I can just thank you for that, and I wish there was more I could do, because I really like being part of this, being part of the world in some kind of way. But it's not easy when you're dealing with money, and the world is getting ever more expensive all the time, and then you have technical problems on top. So but yeah, you could say that this is a post-food smoke with beat part 2, because I just ate a couple of hot dogs, because I didn't feel like cooking a big thing and organizing all of that. So I wonder, you 3 people watching right now, please say something in the chat so I know if it's the same people that was here before or if it's some new ones, because I want to say hi to you. Write something in the chat and I'll see it pop up here, even though it's covering my face. In my case, right now, I'm actually happy for it. I can't see my messed up hair, so I'm actually happy for that. But yeah, it's like, you know me, guys. I don't give 2 fucks. I'm what you see, so I'm myself at all times. So, but it's annoying that. I wanted, like last time, I wanted to get a haircut for my birthday, and I didn't even have the money to get a haircut for my birthday, which was annoying, like really annoying. And I still haven't gotten to that point. And that salon that I go to, the hairdresser I use, they actually have made it so now it's cheaper for a man to get a haircut than a woman, which is a good thing. So at least the price has gone down on that. But in general, in society, prices aren't going down, they're just going up all the time, continuously. So, yeah, I'm almost done with my smoke now. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm gonna finish the show. And yeah, that's an interesting part. It's been a long time since I did this last, so I don't even remember how I did it, how I ended the show. That's kind of funny though. It's been such a long time since I did it live on my phone. I don't remember how I ended it, but I think it's the X on the top right corner. I just click on that and then the show is done. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble on about my I wouldn't call it first world problems, but I mean that's technically what they're called. But yeah, for me it's more than first world problems, because in that sense financially I might as well have been in a third world country, because my financial situation is to that effect. Like, it's so limited what I can do. I have old equipment, and everything I have is because of my folks. Like my old laptop, this phone, my stereo system, the old one, my leather jacket, which was a very nice leather jacket. It was I don't know how much that would be in American terms, but you can look up 2000 NOK, Norwegian kroner, crowns. It was a really expensive jacket that my mother's husband bought for me. So, and now my jeans like have 2 holes on them on the front and 1 hole in it down by the leg, and I assume that hole, either I caught something, like caught a nail which poked the hole, or more likely some ember fell from my smoke at one point and it burned a hole in my jeans. So I have 3 holes in my jeans right now, and yeah, 4 actually, because I have one one down below, as they say. So yeah, it's and these are cheap jeans, and I know that's why the quality on them isn't that good. But like, I have some new jeans too, blue jeans, but everything I have, I wouldn't have a lot of those things if it weren't for my folks. And that's what I talked about in the last show I did, how can I say, when your people are gone, your family, especially those of the family, because I wouldn't include my entire family in that sense, because obviously my sister is in Sweden and my brother is the way he is, and we don't have that much contact, but I don't normally expect them to do anything for me, financially or otherwise, in that sense, helping me out like that. But when it comes to my mother and her husband, they have helped me out a lot of times, like with whatever, they've given me money, they bought me clothes, they given me stuff. Like I said, the old stereo system I got for Christmas one year. And I'm so glad I did, because when I finally had to scrap my old one, I had at least something to play my music on. And even the new one that I got, which is the reason why my money is much less than what it used to be, because I used to have 7,500 at the most. And then I bought the new stereo system and the Blu-ray player. And that definitely, even though I got both of them on sale prices, it still dug in quite a bit into my savings. They basically cut it in half. So, and that taxi, that taxi story too, having to take a cab from 5 metric miles away from here, also cost me a bit. So it's one of those things I would rather, especially that one, I would rather be without that one in my life if I could, but it is what it is, it's never something that you can decide. Whatever happens, happens. So, but as I said, and I'm going to finish here shortly because we're coming up on 30 minutes, and I understand there's only one of you watching right now, but I have given you the information. I can't depend on being able to do this reliably as of now, because my phone is like, it's funny. I was thinking about calling this show "My Phone is Dying," since the last one was called "Our Parents Are Dying," and yeah, I don't know if my phone is dying, but at least the battery is. So, you know, it is what it is, and it's very frustrating. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for taking the time. And it's going to be a while. I can't give you any promises as to when, but as I said, I'm going to look into first thing tomorrow. I'm going to look into these local places and see what they have and what kind of money they want, and see if I can get it for a reasonable price, if that's the case. So this is Beatnologic signing out, saying thank you. And if you like this video, click the like. If you don't, click the dislike. I'm fine either way. But this is Beatnologic signing out, saying thank you. And until I see you next time, have a good one. And peace, everyone.